Boom. Yay! VikzeLink. Hey! Boom.
Hello there everyone, welcome back to Pokémon Sapphire. To be specific, unless... Oh, okay, yeah. So it's been, as usual, it's been about a week, well, 6 days since I record both Saturdays and Sundays. But I must tell you, I am so extremely far ahead that it's ridiculous. Like, the episode coming out today, or, well, it's easier, tomorrow. The episode coming out tomorrow, for me, is the Watson battle, the third gym battle, and yeah, this is like, yeah, that's like episode 29, and we're up in the 40s of episodes. But next weekend, I'm not recording Pokemon at all, so I'm taking a break. I'm taking a couple of days off from work, and I'm not gonna record any Pokemon. I'm gonna work on other YouTube stuff. I'm not gonna promise I will finish anything, but I'm gonna work on things and just have a couple of days off, and it's gonna be nice. Yeah. But no Pokemon recording then, so then it will have some time to catch up a little bit. It's just that these recordings, they take up so little actual room, so little space, because it's no longer fraps and stuff, so... And also, because of this game, as you can see now, the only pixels in this frame actually changing are the two moving characters and the Azurill that keeps looking back and forth. Otherwise, there's no animation, everything is completely still, so the file size becomes very small, so this game is pretty good for that. Excuse me. But I know last time I said, like, oh yeah, we're gonna make some Pokeblocks for Stursson and keep and do another contest. But then I've been thinking since last time, and oh yeah, Headbutt is tough. Started the Pokemon that appealed before. It made everything. All of his moves is like, oh yeah, the Pokemon he cannot move first. But I was thinking, like, okay, maybe because we're coming back to Felarbor fairly soon, and if I just keep on going with Stursson a little bit more, maybe I'll learn some new moves. So that will be better, and we'll wait with it until we come back here, which is fairly soon, as I just said. Oh wait, did we go in here? Move to... Oh yeah, we did. Route 114. Fossil Maniac's house. Fossils gratefully accepted. Oh, we don't really have any yet. Oh yeah, right, he dug a tunnel into...
My big brother is the Fossil Maniac. He's a nice guy who loves fossils. He loves digging holes too. He dug this hole by himself. You can have this so you can dig holes just like my big brother.
Ah, dig! That's a pretty good move, could be useful. For Shrike, a ground type.
If you make a Pokemon dig inside a cave, you return to the entrance.
Yep, it has an out of battle use. Hello, Fossil brother. I'm the Fossil Maniac. I'm a nice guy who loves fossils. Do you want a fossil? But the fossils around these parts are all belong to me. None for you. If you can't go without a fossil, go to the desert on Route 111. From what I've heard, fossils that were buried in the sand sometimes rise to the surface from sandstorms. I don't think I've ever tried. If you get one of those and go back to him, and maybe he'll say it's like, oh, you have a fossil, that's nice, blah blah blah, I don't know. But that tipping you off to where you can find fossils, yeah, cool. We can't go into the desert anyway. I think this guy gives you a TM.
My Pokemon does is roar.
Yep, he gives you roar.
No one dares to come near me.
I dared.
If you would, please take this TM away.
Yeah, it's not like I'm gonna use roar. Yeah, not really useful for me.
TM 5 contains roar. My roar sends Pokemon scurrying.
Yep. Da-da-da. That, however, is most likely a trainer. Yeah. I like to fish, but I also like to battle.
If anyone challenges me, I'm there, even if I'm fishing.
So, one thing I realized, I might have realized this way before when I played Leaf Green as well. Fisherman Nolan. I sort of recognized Nolan, Fisherman Nolan. Have they used that name for fisherman before in other Pokemon games? Oh, Barboach, yeah, I remember that. Remember that. Shrike! Yeah, you're not fighting a Barboach. No. No, no, no. Water ground. Or is it pure water and then water ground when it evolves? Hmm. Well, it sure knows ground type moves. Magnitude 7 again. Or was it 11 before? No, I don't know. I think it was 7. But I realized with the voices why I feel like I'm not doing as good with voices when it comes to Pokemon. It's because there's so many random characters, you talk to new random people all the time, and you don't really get a read of their personalities, or like they don't really have emotions, most of them. So it's difficult to give them a distinct voice compared to like Pokemon Mystery Dungeon when you get to learn, where you get to know all the characters and you really how they are and you can make better, yeah.
I like to battle, but it doesn't mean I'm good at it.
So yeah, I might have mentioned that, but I've been trying to put more emotion into, like I made him a little like,
This time, I'll do it. I always think that, so I can't walk away from fishing or Pokemon.
na na na. I did give Shrike an item. Was it the Quick Claw? Might have been. Oh yeah, I checked up the Macho Brace that Frodo is holding as well. It does not lower his speed stat growth, it just halves his speed as long as he's holding it. And that still doesn't matter for Frodo because he's super slow anyway. And it gives him extra EVs, which I don't know much about, but in the end he'll get higher stats and it'll make him stronger. It'll make him stronger. More fishermen.
If we were fishing, you wouldn't stand a chance against me. So, bring on your Pokemon.
But we're not fishing. So, what's with the attitude? Claude. Oh, maybe he's French. Goldeen. That's enough, Shrike. Oh yeah, also with Stursson, I've been thinking, because originally I was not planning on keeping Stursson on my main team. When I caught it, it was like, yeah, that'll be like a side guy we'll have for a while. But now that I started doing the contest stuff, and I feel like, well, if I just stop using Stursson at some point, then Stursson will not get any more moves. And if I just bring him out whenever there's a contest hall, like, I'm gonna lose. I'm gonna lose at the contest because my moves haven't been updated. So I'm gonna have weaker moves that do less in the contests. Then no matter how many Pokeblocks I give it, the second round is important too. I just keep Stursson in. Make it quicker. Let's see how much Headbutt does. It's not Stab, but it is quite a powerful move. Was that about the same as Mega Drain? Let's see. No, not as good. But then I've been thinking that maybe I should keep Stursson on my main team, even though I wasn't planning to originally. Just to simplify that part. I mean, the thing is, it's difficult when it comes to first, second, and third gen that we're doing right now, because I've played those games so much in my childhood that I've pretty much used almost all of the Pokemon. There are a few exceptions, like Frodo, Slugma, that I haven't really used that much, or at all in this case. Shroomish, however, I have used on teams before, and I just want to try to branch out a little bit, but it's just one of them. And the starters, yeah, well, the starters don't really count. Don't really count them. Ooh, level 18. A bit more power.
Power. Power.
Use Mega Drain. So I might just keep Stursson around. I mean, I'm not... Ooh, level 23! I'm not 100% sure, but I'm like 90% sure.
If we were fishing, I would have won.
Probably I only have the old rod. Oh, right! Oh, it's time for... Well, speaking of... This is really a Stursson episode. A Stursson episode. Only has one evolution though, so this is it. This is final form. Mew! Congratulations! Your Stursson evolved into Breloom! Stursson is trying to learn Mach Punch. Oh. Oh yeah, because now it's part fighting. It's grass fighting instead of just pure grass. Sure, it's like quick attack, but it's fighting type. Is it? It's a cool move. The next appeal can be made early, and that really does not... Yeah, with the other moves, I want to move late. I would switch it out for like Stun Spore. It badly started all Pokemon that made good appeals. Pokemon in front started all Pokemon that have done their appeals that made good. Badly startles. Okay, so it has a badly startle if they made something really good. Thing is, Headbutt may cause flinching, but Stursson isn't... Why can't I see my stats? Stursson isn't super fast, at least I was slower than a couple of these Pokemon that we faced. Just because I'm doing contest stuff, it's extra difficult. Otherwise, I would get rid of Stun Spore if it was just that, but... I mean, Headbutt... Okay, I am getting rid of Stun Spore. I'm gonna have to try to find another... I mean, you don't have to have smart moves, but it really does help. And that's what gets the applause meter going.
I think I'll try my luck at landing a big one at Meteor Falls. There has to be something in there. I just know it.
You do. Well, Shrike is still... Oh yeah, let's take a little look here. Still has Effect Spore. So no ability switch there. I like... Oh yeah, Ribbons, 1, because I did win a contest. Still have the Miracle Seed, that's good. But yes, stats. Speed, if we compare here, yeah, really low. That's fast, 47... What was it? The 36. 36. 38. 43. Yeah, so it's not super fast, but it's not like overly slow either. But there is one big thing that I want to bring up. We'll start this trainer battle here and I'll talk in the meantime.
I need to exercise after a meal. Let's have a match.
So, update on the whole view thing that I brought up twice. Once when I had after the last rival battle in episode... Was it 24? Something like that. That's already out for you guys. And then another one in an episode I haven't even edited yet. Lyslore! You can fight them, Ariel. And yeah, I was wrong. It didn't go back to normal after episode 20. Like, episodes 20 and 21 went back up to normal view counts, like 13 and 10, I think it was. But then, and then I recorded and I was like, oh yeah, let's see, I'll give an update next weekend. Well, as it turns out, nope, it went back down again. Back down into Lowtown. Lombre. Yes, for the speech. Back to Shrike. He needs training. Yeah, so the views have been pretty bad, around like between 1 and 5, which is on the lower end for my channel really nowadays. Well, Norp can probably take care of this easily. And that is... Yeah, it doesn't affect this Let's Play in any way, really, other than me actually talking about it right now. Like, doesn't matter. Views doesn't really matter to me. It helps. I like it when I get more views. But I'm not gonna stop a game just because I'm getting low views. Yay, level 16.
Oh no!
Oh, yes.
I just had a tasty meal. I'm getting drowsy.
You can't catch drowsy around here. I don't think so, at least. Item? Oh yeah, revive. Oh, well, I already have one. But we're saving those for emergencies. And this... No, nothing there. We go through the grass, and we go... I believe this is the house of... Lynette's house, yeah, the PC girl we met last time in Fellarbor. Oh yeah, she has a cluttered, messy house with a lot of computers on things. She lives here? But before we end this episode, I just want to finish this. So the view thing, I think it's either one of two reasons that it's low. Number one, people just aren't interested in this Let's Play. Either because it's long and pretty slow, which is the case with Pokemon Let's Plays and the way I play them. Like, that's totally fine. Or it's just... Now we got lost. It's just that, yeah, so many people already played Pokemon. It's such a common game, and yeah, I've seen people play this game before. I'm gonna skip this one. And it is really long, so you really have to put in the time. Maybe I'm not super entertaining, I don't know. It's hard for me to tell. Or number two, it might have something to do with it being January. Well, it's February for you guys when this episode is out. I'm recording this it's still January. And I've heard before, previous years, from other YouTubers like, yeah, that's the bad month, you don't really get a lot of money, and blah blah blah. But I always thought that had to do with like companies showing less ads in January because, oh, it's right after Christmas, people don't have as much money and are not as willing to spend money, so they don't want to spend too much of their money on advertising. So I thought it was that, like, yeah, you get lower income from the ads. But is it like view stuff too? Do people watch less stuff? Or is it like algorithm messes things with people? I don't know. The thing is, last year in January, I was wrapping up The Legend of Zelda Oracle of Seasons, and then I started playing Yoshi's Woolly World. And neither of those LPs were particularly popular either. Maybe it's the games there too, I don't know, but... Yeah, it's a mystery to me. I do wish the algorithm was nicer to me. I do. But I also do need to end this episode here. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Thank you so much for listening and watching. That's a new one. And I will see you next time. Bye, 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 bye. Boom. Yay! Äntligen sång. Hey! Boom, boom. Yay! Watch some videos. Hey! Boom.